Hello, everybody. This is White Wolf. How is everybody doing? Also, as everybody's coming in, feel free to share out, feel free to donate. Also, you can check me out on YouTube at White Wolf, Instagram WhiteWolf4741, BitChute White Wolf 20, the Oracle 23 underscore at symbol. Also, everybody, I want you to know that there will be a meditation as well, and also you can book private sessions with me. White Wolf, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200. So without further ado, this is White Wolf, and I wanted to talk about walking in the I am presence, meaning that you have to generate the energy in your life. You have to bounce back. Everybody's having a bounce back. Every time that you have a setback or you face adversity or you face a challenge or you face something within your life that generates a sudden change and you have to adjust to it. Allow yourself to be receptive in the times of challenge and trust your talents in changing times. And when you trust your talents in changing times and you allow yourself to migrate within the energy as you're shifting and not be afraid to shift and not be afraid to really voice what you want and to really believe that you can have it to the point that you know it and you show up to your life as if you're meant to be there. And you realize that every time you light a fire under yourself and every time that you go through the challenges with the wholeheartedness of having that stability and that dedication and that awareness to really chase after your dreams and to not give up on the I am, because the I am is the reason why you are here. So when you're living within the I am and you're progressing within the I am and you're trying to maintain that enlightened frequency within your scope of energy and allowing yourself to not have that point break, but always know that there's a breaking point, and then that breakdown turns into a breakthrough. And as you start breaking through, you start breaking through thresholds of energy, of growth, of stability, of security. And you realize that every time that you go through those thresholds, you're generating dimensional ley lines, no matter what dimensions they are from. But you know that the dimensions that you're channeling are from a higher source. So every time that you're building that foundation and you're laying out those dimensional ley lines and understanding the underlying fact that you can truly generate the life of your dreams, that you can truly generate everything that you want within your reality. You just have to believe that you are the I am. And every time that you say that I am this, and you choose to empower it, and you choose to represent it and put it in a very expressionate way by living by a preference, because since you're living by your preference, you're living by your newfound wisdom. So also feel free to share out, feel free to donate. Also just know that you can book private sessions, 1 hour for $100 and 2 hours for $200 for psychic readings, healings, activations, codes, downloads, and all of that. But walking in the I am, walking in transcendence and not being based on what the outcome might be of your superficial manifestations. So don't be based on what the outcome or what it looks like or what it looks like on the outer appearance, because it's all about the inner appearance. And then the inner appearance will shape the outer appearance of your reality. Understanding this is meaning that no matter what is going on in your outer reality, it does not affect the I am. No matter how many times you get triggered, it does not affect the I am. Every time that you go about your journey, every time you go with a new version of yourself, a new parallel timeline, but a new parallel reality, but a new parallel state of being. Meaning that you can shift in whatever type of energy you want to be tapped into. If you want empowerment, then choose empowerment. But you have to choose it. You have to make those automatic choices. And you have to realize that you're going with the current and you're going with the assurance of reinforcing this empowerment. So also I would like for you guys to know if the connection is good. Let me know if the connection is good in the comment section. And I hope you all are having a blessed day. I felt the urge to go live because it was in me to do so. And I've been having back pain recently. And with this back pain, it wasn't actual pain, but it was a cord being cut from myself. So anything that we have in our lives, like if you go through a breakup or you stub your toe, or maybe you have an illness, or maybe you broke your back or something like that, that isn't meant to hurt you within your life. It's not meant to make you suffer. We never suffer within the I am, but we always come back stronger when we get past these distortions and these life patterns and all of these things that we go through in our lives. It actually builds our character. It also builds the way that we can shift into energy and that we can become a particle that is accelerating within itself, because you're generating this very small atom molecule within yourself, which is the I am, and then you're generating parallel particle accelerators. So since you're generating parallel particle accelerators, you're allowing every single particle of the aspect of yourself and the aspect of your reality, and also your ongoing relationships, to accelerate with them. You're allowing them to be coalescing inside of one. And with the hearts, I see that you guys can hear me and you're resonating with the message. So thank you for that. Because sometimes I don't know. Because sometimes the connection can be bad. I don't know. But understanding this means that the I am is forever. The I am is internal, eternal, and internal. So when you're realizing that you are the internals, because now you can live forever and you can live in bliss and you can live in your own heavenly reality now with this understanding. Also, there will be a meditation. Feel free to share out. Feel free to donate as well. Psychic appointments for $100 for an hour, 2 hours for $200. So feel free to share out. Feel free to follow. This will go on YouTube and BitChute and Facebook. So understanding the I am is accepting the I am. The I am is consciousness. The I am is the soul. And when you completely let go of the bodily functions and the physical perception and the physical outer world, once you disassociate yourself from that, there is nothing that can stop your tilt. There's nothing that can stop your ceiling, because you don't have a ceiling. You don't have walls. You don't have barriers that are trying to block you on your journey. So now that we've stopped all of the walls, all of the ceilings, all of the stumping of the toes, now that we've stopped that, we can understand that once that has stopped, we can soar, because the eagle signifies that you accept opportunities courageously. These opportunities can be anything. These opportunities can be multi-dimensional if you really want them to be. So accept everything courageously as if it's an opportunity, meaning healing, meaning receptivity, meaning a new business venture, a new type of job, a new type of energy, a new way of meditating, maybe a new healing modality. But if you accept everything as if your life depended on it, acceptance is key to receiving, and acceptance is key to letting go and healing and understanding. When you do this, your life becomes quicker. It becomes way easier to manifest. It becomes easier to be yourself, because now you're living by the divine. You're living by that divine essence. And when you live by that divine essence, there's nothing that can go against that. There's nothing that can alter that. There's nothing that can stop that. It's an unstoppable force. And you just have to feel like you can't be stopped. You have to feel as if you are so precise, and you don't have to bite down so hard. You don't even have to fully consecrate. But you're consecrated in your journey. Being consecrated really means, and it's a biblical term, but I'm here to help people with enlightenment. But it doesn't matter what truth you get the information from, it still leads to the same source. So no matter what you choose, it's going to lead to the same source. That's what's beautiful about meditation, because it allows you to understand that everybody has a way, but it's still the same way. It's still the same vibrancy. It's still the same essence of God. It's still the same essence of source. It's just different routes. different streams of consciousness, different streams of energies, different streams of magnificent ways of seeing and believing and meditating and foreseeing the foresight of insight. So when you're allowing yourself to see that foresight at the foresight of your mind, at the forefront, it's full frontal and it's there. Now you can peer into everything. You can step into anything that you want to step into. You just have to feel as if you can walk through those walls. You have to feel as if you can quantum leap into any type of reality, any type of state of being, but also just not being afraid to step off the ledge or step through the wall or breaking down through barriers and kicking down doors. That's how you have to treat it. You have to treat it as if you're truthfully opening up the gates of the entire universe and allowing everything to bless you. Sometimes in our life and also in spirituality, we have gotten to the point where we're too complacent to feel like we can be blessed, to feel like we can have whatever we want, and to feel like enlightenment looks like who you are, what you're looking at in the mirror. It could be a person in a pair of jeans and a hat and a necklace. It doesn't have to be in a robe or in a toga or I have to sit under this bonsai tree for 30 years and feel like I have to wait to be blessed or wait to manifest anything. You have to feel like you're J.G. Wentworth. I want everything I want now. Okay, I want it. Now I have desire. Now I have the self-realization of the desire. And now I'm acting on it, which is generating the pulse, which is generating the signal. You're sending up those smoke signals out into the divine, out to the world, out to the divine source of essence of mind and body and spirit. So I hope you guys can hear me on this live here. Feel free to share out. Feel free to donate. Also, psychic appointments, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200. So if you guys could leave a comment in the comment section, if you guys can hear the message, I would like that. I saw a lot of people liking, so that means that you guys can hear me. So it is realizing that there is nothing that cannot be done. You just have to see what's around you that's already available and just have an open heart and an open mind and realizing that you don't have to do something that you don't want to do. You don't have to do something that's rigid. You don't have to do something that you have progressed doing 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. And now we can break those patterns. We can cut those cords that are binding us to being impoverished and suffering and lacking of something. And we can truly electrify the present moment. We can set fire to the present moment. We can ignite the present moment, the present awareness. We can finally ignite that. And we can live by that passion. And we don't have to be passionless. So it's just willing to be magnetic. It's willing to be that electromagnetic kinetic source field. And understanding that you are source. There's nothing distorting source. The only time that we're distorted or that we're trying to rewrite history once again is when we are unwilling to let go, unwilling to accept, unwilling to receive, unwilling, hard-headed, and I'm speaking from experience because I'm speaking about myself. So if you can't admit that you're hard-headed, and I'm talking to myself right now as well, because I got a hard noggin sometimes, but in the spiritual journey, if we don't really see, we don't really know. If we don't really integrate and heal, we're not really going to understand. We're not going to really know. We're not going to really see it for what it is. Right. So it gives us a relatability, but it's not relating on a relational level, but it's relating on a vibrational level. And it's not even relating trying to have relationships, but it's a recognition. It's an usherance. It is realizing that source is source and you're God to God, and that everybody is the world at large. Everyone is the world at large. Everybody is source. And that there is nothing that can't be done, and there's nothing that's never been experienced inside of the universe. You have all had the experience of true wonders, miracles, and signs. You just didn't have the recognition that you were experiencing that. Direct experience is realizing that you don't have to be used to any type of experience. But the fact that the I am is here now, present, is the only thing that matters. You've never not had an experience of an experience. You've experienced the experience of all experiences. So the space-time continuum never ceases to exist, because the universe is a continuous, growing, manifested organism. The universe is a manifested experience that's continuous, that progresses. Like this person asked this question. Also, anybody who's on here, you can book private sessions, but I will answer this question because it's very keen and it's a very wise question. When you're experiencing two things at once, how do I pick which one to concentrate on? It's not about concentrating on one aspect of it, but it's concentrating and allowing all to be as it is. But it's realizing that you don't have to pick one. You don't have to pick two. But you can pick all three of them and allow them to be present and allow them to be interconnected and free-flowing within your vortex. So this person asked a very smart question. So if you also have additional time, you guys can book private sessions. Also, just know I have the 1 hour for $100 and 2 hours for $200, but understand that if you can't do that price, I will work with you. And all you have to do is follow me on TikTok and message me. So I hope that answered your question, but it's just meditating on the fact that you can allow everything to flow and not force it and not feel like you have to concentrate hard or use mindfulness as a gateway to open yourself up to that. But what you do when you're in a meditative state, you can assess everything. You can place everything within your reality. You can create everything within your reality in that meditative state. So you're creating everything in that meditative state, but you're allowing it to already happen. So it's like when I say teleport to future manifestations. Well, yes, you can teleport to the future manifestation, but it's already done. It's already happening before it happens as you're meditating. It's already happened. It's already there, but it's not here yet. But what you're doing is that you're initiating the manifestation before it happens, the experience before it happens, because you're recognizing the I am before it happens. So I hope that answered that person's question. If not, you can book private sessions as well. But also, we're going to be doing a meditation here in a minute to allow ourselves to resonate within the I am, to be present within the I am, and to understand that energy is the source of concentration without having to be aware of all the details. So you don't have to be aware of everything. You don't have to know everything, but you can know all the details and the energy and the frequency and the vibration before you know all the details. It's like giving someone a psychic reading. You can literally, for a second, you can literally understand the energy, understand the awareness, understand what's going on before you enter somewhere. I was watching this program where this woman psychic went there not knowing what was happening, but then the people had to tell her what happened. That's when you know someone's a good psychic. I don't have to walk into a place to know what happened. I can relay that to you. I can sense it. I can be aware of it. I can recognize it. And I can recognize that it's not good energy and it's not source energy. And that's giving you true discernment. Because with that discernment, you're able to really know what is vibrational alignment, what is your energy, what is the energy that you want to attract to yourself and the things that you want to attract in your life, and what it is not. So you have to confirm what you are not and confirm what is. And when that confirming what is becomes I confirm what I am, that's when the whole flavor and the resonance changes. So I feel like I've talked a lot. That was a lot of information. So also, just know if you're on this feed, you can book a private session, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200, and if you can't do that exact price, I'll work with you. So we're going to do a meditation. So with this meditation, relax your body, relax your back, relax your legs, and relax your thoughts. And realize that your emotions are here to keep you safe. Your emotions are helping you with ideas. Your emotions, the emotional guidance system, is very essential. So start picking the emotions that are emitting that frequency and that vibration that are aligning to your resonance at this moment in time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Take another deep breath. Exhale. I want you to imagine yourself walking on grass, laying in the grass, playing in the grass. And with that, I want you to imagine what it feels like to be in the I Am Presence. To get a sense of the I Am Presence. To getting inner knowingness of the I Am Presence and allowing the I Am Presence to generate whatever you want. To generate and create good vibrations, good sensations, good emotions, acceptance, healing, and most of all, spiritual enlightenment to help you find the doors of transcendence. To go your own way, to go on this path, even by yourself or maybe with your partner or with your friends, you can understand with clear, direct alignment that I am my energy, and my energy is the I am. I am one with all. I am one with God, with Mother Gaia. I am at peace with all of the relationships I've ever had. I'm okay with all the times I was unwilling to forgive. I'm okay with my unwillingness to understand my emotional guidance system. We should not judge our emotions. We should not judge ourselves for being triggered. But the way that we emote in a God consciousness-like way is that we don't suppress the emotions, don't suppress the ideas, don't suppress the imagination or the creation itself. but allowing you to feel into those emotions, even the bad ones, and accepting them all. Accept your past. If you have to recreate your past, you can do that as well. But accept that the past helped you become who you are in the present. And the present is aligning you to the future. That present moment is allowing you to become the creator. It's allowing you to become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. But it's allowing you to be sensitive and vulnerable and in that divine feminine essence. Because without the divine feminine, we don't have a masculine. And without the masculine, we don't have authority. We don't have truth. We don't have vibrancy. We don't have aliveness. But it all stems from that divine feminine. It all stems from that divine feminine. And we can now see through the illusion of waiting, of being patient, or feeling like we're not getting what we want. It's easier to smile than it is to frown. It's easier to be joyous instead of being a Debbie Downer. It's a choice in perception. It's a choice to have a bad day. It's a choice to be aggressive. It's a choice to have an attitude about something. But all of it is accepted and included, and it's okay if it has to bring it out of you. But now we're becoming proactive, and that's beautiful, but we're doing it together, and that's what's better. We're sharing this experience, if you will. Take another deep breath. Take another deep breath. And take another deep breath. Exhale. If you want to go hiking, go hiking. If you want to see that band tonight, go see that band tonight. If you just want to stay home, then stay home and meditate. If you're a good father, if you're a good wife or husband, if you're a good employee, doesn't matter. Everybody has a divine purpose if it's very simplistic, if it's very surface level. Everybody is special and unique and accepted. That's what's beautiful. But now's the time to realize that you can accept yourself fully in that I am presence. Take one last deep breath. Exhale. When I snap my fingers, you'll come back to. You'll have a greater sense of clarity. You will know who you are, and you'll become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, which is God in human form. And so it is. So thank you guys for enjoying that meditation. Also, feel free to donate, feel free to share out. You can book private sessions with me, $100 for 100, not 100 hours, 1 hour for $100, 2 hours for $200. And also feel free to share us out. Also, Facebook, White Wolf, The Oracle, Love, Line, Wisdom. Instagram, White Wolf 4741. YouTube, at White Wolf. BitChute is White Wolf, The Oracle 23 _ at symbol. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys just commenting and liking it and sharing it out. So feel free to donate. Feel free to share out. This is White Wolf. Thank you. God bless. And namaste.